do you think about the music scene now, and where do you think it's headed, and what do you hope to see in the future? So, this is like a deep question.
Yeah.
Loaded one.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels good. Everything that's happening. I feel like Australia is coming out with a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool bands. I don't know. It feels like the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, good stuff's to come.
Cool. And what do you think of the word indie? Does it define a musical style, or what does it mean to you?
Well, I mean, oh, hello.
All of a sudden we're like loud, thanks.
I guess indie comes from the word independent, so I think it's just the idea behind it is that people are doing original and unique stuff and doing it in a way that's maybe not following the same path that the music industry has always sort of had. So yeah, I guess it's not a specific genre, it's just an attitude to music.
So, can you talk us a little bit about the highlights of the last few months since the album was released?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. We sort of we did a world tour in places that we hadn't played before, and it feels like the record's sort of it's making its way into corners of the world that we haven't been yet, and I don't know, just everything feels like it's in the right place.
Question, anyone? Yes. Where are you from?
Hi, I'm from Ink Publishing. We do all the airline magazines in the region. So we have a pretty big following in Southeast Asia. You guys thought about touring like Hong Kong, Singapore, Jakarta. So you guys have a pretty good following there. You thought about it?
I think this album cycle is the first time that we've talked about touring in Southeast Asia. We're talking about maybe at the end of the year coming and doing some shows. And also we never played South America, and we want to go to places that we haven't played before. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, at this point we've got a bunch of North American summer festivals and Europe summer festivals again. So we'll do that and then see where we're at and how we feel.
So not yet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you? Yes.
And would you say that you're indebted to like Rick Ruben for your reunion?
Yeah, I'd say, to be honest, it was Rick that got us back together, and before that we sort of made the decision not to get back together. You know, maybe when we're older, you know, down the track. But yeah, it was something that sort of actually got us talking again about what that meant. And yeah, we're really thankful for it, because something cool came from it, and yeah, we're back together and playing music.
Feeling good vibes here. That's good.
Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? Yes. Where are you from?
Hi, I'm from Mothership.sg.
Yay.
Just wondering, as siblings, could you tell us what are the best and worst parts of working together?
Well, I guess, you know, there's a kind of honesty, you know, that you have because you know each other so well, and so that's really nice with writing music and working together, because you know that whatever you create, the response and what's said is going to be honest and real, and yeah, and I guess we've got each other's backs, and that's nice on the road. We enjoy similar things. We love playing tennis, and we love making music, so I think that's like, it's all good. There's kind of not a bad side at the moment. Ask us in a few months, probably.
Questions to the floor? So what's next for you music-wise? You nearly did that.
I don't know, I guess we're just sort of taking it one day at a time, and one festival at a time, one show. We were talking about making another record in the middle of the year sometime. But yeah, now just yeah.
So what happens? I mean, you're siblings, and then when you say you get together to make music, is there a certain place that you go to, like a go-to place for inspiration, maybe, or do you just like, you know, meet up at mom and dad's place over a meal and just talk music?
It's always different. Like this last record, we both moved to LA because that's where Rick had the studio. So I mean, that was the place for this record, and then this time round, I don't know, I mean, there's a few places we're talking about going to hang out. It's always nice if you can kind of get away and just sort of set up a space and just go there every day and write and write and write, and then hopefully something good comes out of that.
Like a surreal space or something, like a mountain in South America.
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal.